92 years ago, Pluto was discovered at the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, using telescopes, cameras, and comparing images side by side. Nick Scheske went to the observatory to hear about how some of the science behind astronomy has changed, while some still remains the same.
In the early 20th century, astronomers knew there was something out there, and even though they couldn't see it, they could see the effect of its gravity on the planet Uranus.
It wasn't moving like it should. Based on its size and its location and everything, it seemed to be wobbling some in its orbit. And scientists figured there must be another planet out there whose gravity is pulling on it, causing it to wobble.
The wobbling led to the discovery of Neptune, but scientists quickly realized Uranus was wobbling too much for just one planet to be the cause. That started the race to discover the mysterious ninth planet.
Percival Lowell and Clyde Tombaugh searched for Pluto by taking photos of a certain section of the night sky and looking at every single planet, star, dot, speck of dust on those photos and how they moved from one day to the next.
It was really tedious work. You had to pay attention. If you missed one change of position relative to the other, you missed it.
Schlinder says Clyde Tombaugh would sit in the frigid dome at night with the telescope staring and taking photos of a section of the sky that he hoped Pluto might be in.
They began by looking where Percival Lowell thought a planet might be, and it turns out that's where Pluto was found, even though in hindsight we know that Percival Lowell was looking for a really big planet and Pluto is really small. They didn't find the planet he thought was there, they just happened to find Pluto.
Clyde Tombaugh discovered Pluto on February 18, 1930. The basic fundamentals of curiosity, discovery, and sitting and staring through a telescope still reign supreme in astronomy today.
A lot does remain the same after 92 years. Fortunately, we have computers and we have better detectors. We don't use photographic plates anymore, and that helps a lot. We can see fainter objects in the solar system. We have larger telescopes, but the fact that you have to be precise and have attention to detail is something that's never changed.
Astronomers have discovered hundreds of new planets, stars, and galaxies since 1930. And even if Pluto is no longer classified as a planet, Alden Tombaugh, the son of Clyde Tombaugh, considers his father one of the building blocks of modern discovery.
It was kind of like he was one of the bricks of the foundation. So was Percival Lowell, very much so, when he started the observatory here. So that whole get-together of science, planetary discovery, planetary search is extremely important.
Astronomers keep making amazing discoveries every year, and maybe someday a scientist like Tombaugh will discover a ninth, 10th, ninth and a half planet in our solar system. In Flagstaff, Nick Scheske, Cronkite News.
The Lowell Observatory says it will continue to celebrate Pluto's discovery every year until the 100th anniversary in 2030.